We've hit another we're that much closer. Thank you so much. Oh, you know what? Unrelated to the Final Fantasy 14 thing, but something I need to talk about now. Someone hold me accountable to like promote myself more than I do. I don't promote my channel like anywhere. I'll say like I'm gonna stream this week. I'll make a schedule, I'll pin it to Twitter, and then that'll be like the full extent. I don't ever talk about my channel. I never talk about content I do. I always feel like I'm being rude if I do. Like, someone tell me to promote myself more. Because I'm not doing myself any favors by never mentioning myself. Yeah. Ow. That's bad. That's the one we want to avoid. I've been better, boy. I am. You're on fire, father. I'm fine. I'll get over it. Throw yourself right now. If you don't, you're gonna get a timeout. Damn. Hey yo, my name is Chumblago. You just call me Chum. Did you know that you can't say the word chum without smiling? I play hack and slash games, JRPGs, and sometimes fighting games. Typically, I play games where if I get better, like my goal in the game is to get better at it.
Remember, accuracy over speed.
Like, I have more fun if a game has like a learning curve to it than if I just slam a button and it works. Or you play a game and you level up and like, oh, my number bigger, hit harder. It's like, nah. I mean, that's cool, that's great, satisfying, hit them endorphins, right? But like, for me to live in this situation right now, I gotta hit my parries, I gotta keep focused. Like, me as the player has to be better, not just Kratos. So, for example of that, Devil May Cry 5, that's a style action game. Where the better you are at it, the higher style meter goes. Or any FromSoft game or Sekiro. We tried RuneScape. I think I played RuneScape in... I have played RuneScape a long time ago. Oh god, what was I? 3rd grade?
Remember, accuracy over speed.
I'm like 26 now. Was that 3rd grade? It's been a hot minute. Are you a big RuneScape? Tell me about the landscape of the runes. Nothing wrong with that. I gotta remember that I don't have armor when I use that move. But like most of it has this in-game currency. Oh, cool. Is it like how the currency functions, or is it like the design of it? I need to... I did it too late. After you invest enough time and skill into it. Oh, okay. Buy yourself a membership without spending your time. Oh, I see. There's a way to optimize it. I like it. Alright. Let's lead with...
Remember, accuracy over speed.
You know, these are fire Draugr. This is probably a poor decision. You know what? That was a poor call. That was on me. Okay. There we go. But yeah, no, I don't ever like promote myself, and I really should. I'm not doing myself any favors by never mentioning it. And in the past, I don't know, it's probably been almost a month now. I've been just exploring Twitch, watching different streams and stuff. There's a segue for this, don't worry. And I was like, I love watching new streamers, especially, like, find their bearings on Twitch. And, like, I like seeing people's approaches to streaming. You have charisma and commentary and good taste in games. Those are all good things. Also, Dio had charisma, and that was a bad call. But I just, like, I've had so much fun just, like, watching new streams, watching people, like, either get started or establish themselves. I'm like, that's so cool. Look at them, like, navigate this weird hellscape of a platform sometimes and, like, really kill it. And, like, I'm always so impressed with how everyone, like, different creative minds come up with stuff. And I'm like, whenever I'm impressed with somebody or excited, I'll go out of my way to promote them or reference them or help them. Yeah, like, as far as big streams go, I probably watch, like, because I feel proud of them. I prefer to watch new VTubers than watching big streamers. Yeah, and nothing wrong with big streams. But, like, I've learned looking at myself, the big streams I do watch are like Maximilian Dude or Wooly Versus, people who were on YouTube first that I watched for like 10 years and then that went over to Twitch, rather than me searching for new big streams. But like, I don't know, seeing new streamers get into stuff, and when I started streaming, I just kind of had to figure it out on my own. Like, what worked, what doesn't, which, you know, not everything works for everybody, right? But like, the Twitch pyramid schemes of like, or fall for follow, stuff like that, where it just doesn't work or sets a bad start for yourself. Provided whoever I'm watching asks. If they ask for any opinion that I have, then I'll mention it. I'm not going to go to someone who stream and be like, hey, listen, I know you're a newbie, but don't worry, I got you. I can blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't do that. But, like, if someone, like, asks a question, it's like, I don't know how to grow on Twitch, or I don't know what I'm doing. What is a bit rate? It's like, I mean, I could say what that is. And where was I going with this? There was a whole point to this. Oh yeah, okay, so then I'll go out of my way to help someone else. I'll like clip stuff, I'll make a clip compilation for them, or whatever. Like, it's just, I have so much more fun, or I have so much fun helping other people kind of get themselves out there. And I never direct any of that energy to my own stuff. And it's like, I should probably do that for myself more than never. Yeah, they hit so hard. Where was I going with this? Yes, okay. So I need to get into the habit of like, yes, I can go to people and try to help them and you know, like chat them up and do all the stuff, like make sure they're having a good time, because everyone on this platform deserves to be like, you know, they deserve to be told they're doing a good job when they're doing a good job. And I know a lot of people who do great. I also know that when you're streaming and no one's talking, it can get in your head that like, wait, am I bad at this? It's like some days are just slow. I want, if I have any one goal as a chatter in someone's stream, it is to keep the streamer from letting the mind goblin set in, you know? Yes, Atreus, I see it.
Nice shot.
That was the last one.
I like interacting with people.
Take even more time. It does not matter if you
But,
fire only once.
The mind goblins can be really strong. Some days you're just like a week goes by and you feel like you're either not growing or not doing anything. And it's like every day that you stream is a step towards growth, whether it's a leap like some nights or a little tippy toe step. Because you put your content out there.
This used to be a marketplace.
That means more
The
people's
giants used
eyes
to
can
gather
see
to
that
trade with
content.
gods a long time ago.
Atreus, I'm talking about Twitch. Enough with your lore.
Above us! Something's breaking through!
No, it's not, boy. Don't let it.
Something's breaking through the wall!
I see it, boy. But does it see these hands? There we go. Oh. But yeah. And like there's been a lot of really cool streams I found lately. However, something that made me realize I don't promote myself is I have had, of the like 9-10 different streams I've been kind of watching, like new streams I'm watching, 7 of them have been like, by the way, you should get into streaming, chum. And I'm like, I've been doing it for almost 4 years. And it's like, obviously you don't go to someone else's stream to promote yourself, right? Like, that's just tacky and gross, don't do that. But I had produced so little, like, content to be viewed that they just thought I didn't stream or do anything on the internet at all. And I'm like, you know what? I should probably promote myself more. Alright, there's 12 streams because I'm not counting VTubers in my head, and 9 of them have been like, you should start streaming. That'd be great. And I'm like, I've been doing it for a while actually.
Something's breaking through!
I just don't tell anyone for some reason. I'm so worried that I'm gonna like look like I'm using someone. Does that make sense? Like, if I ever mention that I'm a streamer, I'm always concerned that like the person's gonna be like, oh, he was just friends with me for growth or something. It's like sure, you know, making friends on like networking or whatever does lead to like mutual support, but that's not the intention behind it. That is a side reward, I guess. You're a streamer, you're a good one. Shout it out, man. And that's why I need someone else to hold me accountable. Because I can convince myself, like, I don't need to do it here. Like, I'll just throw it to myself tomorrow. Like, but if someone else is like, hey, listen, I'm taking time out of my day to tell you, you should probably promote yourself. That hits the guilt part of me, and that will guilt trip me into doing good stuff for myself. That is how you've manipulated Chamblago. You guilt trip me into being healthier.
Look! There's an opening up there!
I'd feel really bad. Alright, bro, I'm gonna try and message you tomorrow to promote yourself. I would appreciate it. And this could be like just any moment.
What is it?
We will see. Stay close.
It's just like if I learned the other day that someone's just like I would feel really sad if you don't like get enough sleep, or if I find out you don't get enough sleep, and I'm like, well, now I need to get more sleep. I need to have a healthier sleep schedule, huh? And it's like that's how my brain works. That's how ingrained the Montessori be a nice person thing is in my head. That before I, like, for me to, if I do something for myself that's healthy, I consider it selfish. But if someone tells me to do it, then it's like, oh, of course. Doing good things for me, for them.
But not for your arrow. Fire!
Oh, that's a lot of damage. I guess more about me and the stuff that I do in general. I need to talk about that. I could die to the same boss for like 6 hours straight and never feel salty or upset by it. Because like every time I try, I know I'm getting that much closer, or I'm learning what doesn't work. So it feels like progress. What does make me mad when I play a game is if I'm playing a game and like it's the camera is the reason I died, or like its controls are inconsistent, like it's something outside of what I can do. I can't make a bad camera work. If I press a button and the button doesn't work, like there's not much I can do about that. And that's more frustrating because I can't improve from there. It's just the game literally doesn't function like it should. Keep it down there. Oh, but if it's all operator error, if it's like not me pressing the wrong button, or I took a left when I should have taken a right, that never bothers me. I never get like angry or upset by that. I know I'm doing my best here. I remember one stream a few years ago. I actually guess it would be my first year streaming at the time. I don't play fighting games, but Tekken 7 had recently come out,
Still don't understand why that man attacked you at our
or
house.
had been like a
Told
free
you,
game
boy,
of the
I
month
know
somewhere.
nothing more of it.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play the story mode of this game. I don't know why, but I want to play the story mode of Tekken 7.
That's how you get down here.
And I got rocked by the AI because I set the AI too hard for what I knew how to do. It's like, oh, that's fine. I think it took me 3 hours to get to the final boss of the story, and then took me 4 more hours to actually beat that boss. And I never felt salty or upset by it. It was like, oh, I did that wrong. What did get me though, what was just like disheartening, was like, because I was nude streaming and everything, like anyone who showed up saw me be bad at this thing. And there was this one guy in particular who was just like, well, you can't backseat a fighting game and you suck and blah blah blah. And then my friends were in chat and they were like smacking the dude around, right? They're just like, you're being a dumb child. You're watching content for free. Stop being a baby. Like I had people looking out for me. But I still like let it get in my head that like people are having a bad time because I'm doing this thing badly. And like that's never a healthy way to respond to a criticism. There are multiple ways to respond to a criticism. Like someone's just like antagonizing you because you're not doing the thing they want to do. You can, ignore them. You can time them out. You can ban them. You do, You never want to entertain them, though. You never want to be like, you're right. I am doing this poorly. You are correct. Because you're encouraging childish behavior. Some people are just toxic, yeah. And like that stream was my entire like experience of Tekken 7. I had never played it before. I hadn't played a Tekken since like Tekken 4 on the PlayStation 2. And I felt like I had let chat down. And it's like, no, don't do that. From one streamer to another. You're not letting chat down by struggling at a game or being bad at a thing. That is not how that works. If someone's gonna be like, you suck, blah blah blah, they are not the audience you want to cater to anyway. Like, every time you stream, whether it's to one person, 0 people, 1,000,000 people, like, every time you stream, you are like molding your audience.
Sorry.
And you can mold it into something that you would like to come back to every other week or every other day, you know? Catering to somebody who's being toxic and stinky and smelly, you don't want to cater to that guy. You wouldn't want that guy at your house. What you want is people like Sumi and Dream and Moat. You want Elena. You want, like, I could just like name a bunch of people that I think are really great streamers, fun people to hang out with, that I would highly encourage like checking out. Literally any of the 12 VTubers I've recently found. So anyway, I'm sure this started with some kind of logic and ended with like advice from Chum. If you get a heckler in chat, you are not obligated to entertain that person. And I definitely saw a lot of people, like, when I was watching people play Elden Ring for the first time, that were just like, I'm so sorry, chat. I, died over and over. It's gotta be miserable. It's like, you gotta, like, hate it. And I'm like, no, not at all. For me personally, I'm watching you improve. Exactly. Sacrifice the heckler. Whoa, good disrespectful kick, Kratos. Decapitation.
What's that over there?
Rooms, boy. What do they say? I think it says open, father. No, boy. It says Crin. Alright, so there's that one. A little bit toward the right, boy. I mean, that would be horrific there for a duo. Imagine a kiwi bird made out of fruit. That would be a biological nightmare. And yes. Whoops. Hold on. I'm trying to get a collectible, boy. Alright, so there's that one. Like...
Oh, you said people might try and rob us. I'll kill them if they try. I'm not afraid.
If we encounter men, you will stay out of it. Understand?
Right.
But
There's that one.
I can fight.
You will stay out of it, boy.
Where's the other one?
Speak no more of this.
Maybe it's up here. For anyone else who streams in chat, what do you do when, let's make it a complicated situation. You're having someone backseat game, right? But they're clearly doing it, like, non-maliciously. It's like, hey, you should try checking out over this way. Or, like they're not being mean about it, but they are giving you advice that you didn't ask for, like, repeatedly. How do you handle that? Like, if it's malicious, it's way easier to be like, hey, knock it off, you're being annoying. But when someone's doing it in like a kind way, that's when I start to like, how How do I handle this? Someone's telling you what to do in a game, but they're clearly like with nice, friendly intentions. Legit constructors, and I'm usually quite happy to hear it. Yeah. And I think that can boil down to like how people react to unsolicited advice. But not everyone's okay with backseat gaming as I am. Ooh, that was about to be bad. Like, for me personally, and this is more like a flaw of, like, towards myself here,
It says his name
when
is...
someone,
Mother told me about him.
like when I get like
Giant
any
warrior amongst
backseat
them.
gaming advice,
Looks like he
my
was a
brain
pretty
starts
good
to
dad.
like shut down.
Odin's there.
Because I'm like, oh, okay, they know what they're talking about, so I should forget everything I know about the game and listen to their advice.
But look, Hrungnir's body squished him. Idiot.
Job, dork. It's just like if someone says, hey, chum, you can, you know, kill this enemy by doing this move, or you should try blocking more or something. I will like forget how to play the game and just listen for the rest of that advice, and that derails the stream every time. And I feel bad about that because it's like
I've seen this language before.
if I like, clearly what I'm doing isn't right, so I should listen to their instruction. And there's a 3 to 4 second delay in what I do versus what the stream sees, so we now have to wait for the chat delay. And it's like, that's just kind of how I react to unsolicited advice. And it's like, for the good of the stream, it's best not to. Alright, what else we want to do? Hi, hello. And it is purely because I react to advice weirdly. When someone's being like a stinky Timmy about the advice, gosh, you suck. You should be using this, and this. Like that guy's a dork. You don't listen to that guy. That guy is more than welcome to leave. But I'm just curious how people, like, how other people handle backseat gaming, but it's like clearly not malicious. Oops. I need to go back over there and finish that puzzle. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we got that one. Do these break or do they recharge?
There's one down.
Oh, okay, they break. Alright, that's fine. I thought I'd have to do them in like a sequence.
Chains on both sides, maybe?
They wouldn't put it in a place I couldn't hit it. But like if I ask for it, the big difference there is if it's unsolicited, my brain turns off. So now I'm waiting for the next instruction, due to upbringing reasons, right? But if I ask for it, then I can accept the information, take it, and like continue to exist. Chat, where is this